What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. In regs, when you play with the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott does not even have a superstar ability. But since Dak Prescott absolutely carved up the Giants defense last weekend, in Ultimate Team, he has gotten an 86 overall Team of the Week quarterback item. And with that, Dak Prescott can have a superstar ability, which we put on Roaming Deadeye, and we can add an X Factor to Dak Prescott. So today we will be trying to get Dak Prescott in the zone and activating Fearless, which you guys will see the requirement for Fearless. I'm sure if you guys have been around the channel for the start of Madden 20, at least you guys know the requirements for Fearless. It's 5 consecutive completions of over 5 yards in the air, which you guys see right there. And we are starting off on offense with Dak, and of course right away we are going to come out passing, looking for the big play, leaving the pocket, trying to activate that Roaming Deadeye. You see the accurate pass under pressure, but unfortunately we complete the pass to the wrong team. Jalen Ramsey with the interception. I guess that was the Giants fan in me that decided to throw an interception to start the game off. So we have Aaron Rodgers on the field early on, going 5 wide, but not getting the pass off in time. Anthony Barr with the sack, but on the next play, Bo Jackson's gonna get those yards back and a whole lot more. Bo Jackson, 42 yards untouched, and we fall behind 7-0 early on, and it looks to be a wild card game for someone. I'm not too sure who. Might be ours for all I know. I wasn't really paying attention. All I know is we're in the game with Dak Prescott. That's our main concern right now, as we have a clean pocket with Dak. Nice out route to Odell, beating the man coverage, taking the hit from Ramsey afterwards, who was all over the field. That is 1 out of 5 for Dak. So we got to throw some dots and be clean when we throw these dots, because one incompletion or even one, dump down pass that, is only 2 yards in the air and the counter resets back to 0. Right there, we throw an incompletion, should have been intercepted. Counter to 0 and still at 0 because Michael Thomas can't make that catch with Shazier all over him. It's 3rd down and 10 now. Prescott 5 wide, out route, perfect pass for the first down to Torrey Holt. We got the Cowboys jerseys on as we go to Portis, and that's going to be incomplete. Now the receivers are starting to let down Dak, though that was our running back, as Dak trying to step up in the pocket, now going back out. Great pocket presence from Dak, and we're actually going to get a couple of positive yards out of that. Of course, Dak has pretty good pocket presence in real life, and everybody wants to know, how much is Dak Prescott worth, right? That's the hot topic. It's been the hot topic of the last NFL offseason. Should the Dallas Cowboys be paying Dak Prescott, and if so, how much should Dak Prescott be paid? That's kind of a tongue twister right there. Right now, Dak Prescott is playing like at least a $30 million man. Of course, he played against one of the weakest defenses in the NFL, the New York Giants. We'll see how he does throughout the NFL season, and if we can ever chain together 5 consecutive completions, period. Because right now, our receivers are straight selling on us. That was Michael Thomas that dropped the pass. 3rd down, that'll be Tyreek Hill on the spot route, getting the first down. Not so great stat line so far for Dak Prescott, but we will improve on that dramatically by hitting Zach Ertz in the middle of the field. A little NFC East connection there. A Cowboy to an Eagle. Only in Madden Ultimate Team, right? So we tie the game right back up, and of course now that my opponent realized that he could bust off like a 44-yard touchdown run with Bo Jackson, he's going to do what most people do in Madden 20. Run the ball, and run the ball, and run the ball. It's not really fun to play against people who just run the ball a lot, but it's really successful in this game, so it's just something that is part of the meta of Madden 20 until, EA patches the game otherwise, where you can just, run with Bo Jackson over and over, 3rd down and 4, feel confident with it, and even when the defense boxes you up, you can fall forward over Cam Jordan, one of the best run-stopping defensive ends in the game. As new set of downs, he's looking to pass with Rodgers, nothing open. Throw that ball away and just run the ball, Bo Jackson, bro. That's what you got, right? So yeah, expect it. Bo Jackson 0-1 trap, but he's not going to get away from Lattimore. We do need an extra defender to bring down Bo. That's fine though. We can still bring up the 3rd down and 7. This is where we want to get off the field so we can get Dak back on offense, and that's a great swat from Anthony Barr. And on 4th down, Ray Guy punts the ball, and we actually have a chance to return this with Clinton Portis. Why not? Just make sure we don't fumble the ball, right? But if we could bust off a nice top 10 play, might as well try with that evasive trait on Clinton Portis. Going 5 wide with Prescott, looking to dot the defense up. Downfield, Odell burns Ramsey one-on-one. OBJ wins that matchup, and he's gonna go 86 yards on one play. Prescott puts it right in the breadbasket, and Odell will do the rest with ease. So now we got the lead right back after the interception to start the game off. We have calmed things down. I'm feeling pretty good about the way we're playing defensively. You know, as long as we don't give up the big gains to Bo Jackson. Like, he's going to get gains with Bo as long as we don't give up the big gains with Bo. That was a fortunate drop pass right there. Earl Thomas laying the lumber. And on the next play, that's a fortunate catch for him because it looked like that was an in route, and I don't know what in the world happened there, but it worked out for him, as it seems like we always need multiple defenders to bring down these running backs. Kamara able to break off a tackle. Second down, the man coverage is Clamps, but Rodgers able to escape from Barr and get a decent gain. Third down and 2. We will be going to the 2-minute warning here in someone's wildcard game as the handoff goes to Bo Jackson. Bo's got the first, and that had a potential to potentially be a touchdown run. You see, these runs are just working just fine for him, and now he's realizing that again, so he's going to go back to it. Though at this point, I'm just going to commit to stopping the run. If he wants to pass, that's what we want. We want him to pass the ball and make mistakes, especially when we have Lawrence Taylor off the edge, because he won't even have time to make a mistake passing the ball. LT will get the sack. Third down and 16, 5 wide, and that is an inaccurate pass from Aaron Rodgers. It would have not been a first down regardless, but it probably would have put him in field goal range. So that was a very rough pass from Rodgers, because now he has to punt the ball on 4th down, and Dak Prescott is back on the field, and Dak Prescott is working on that X-Factor ability. One pass away. So at this point, I want to be very careful. I'm looking for the out route. There it is. Did I just show the same play twice? I really hope that yes, it is. It put Dak Prescott in his zone. It was the same play. It's just that I didn't show the same play twice. I just ran the same play twice. So Dak Prescott has Fearless activated. If you guys don't know how Fearless works, when you're in the pocket feeling pressure, your passes will not be affected negatively. Your Fearless Deadeye will activate, and you'll be able to throw some dimes. So we'll see if my man can get some pass rush on Dak before we can find someone open to knock Dak Prescott out the zone. We have to take a sack or the usual fumble the ball or throw an interception kind of stuff. As we throw it across the body there, I was not paying attention to the clock at all. I accidentally bled most of the first half away. So now 3rd down and 10. Prescott with the fearless pass, with the pass rusher coming right at him, throws it right to Odell, who unfortunately does not make the catch. That would have been a chance for us to get a field goal right before the end of the first half. We have squandered it, though. You guys can see what Fearless does for Prescott, because he got a very quick pass rush on that right side, and Dak acting like it wasn't even there. As long as you get that pass off, of course, and you don't get sacked. So my opponent will get ball to start the second half, since you know, we threw the interception on the very first play of offense, and he's going to come out running the ball. Bo Jackson, good gain. He seems to really favor this one formation, running these shotgun runs, and it's a pretty solid formation to run the ball out of, because he's got the 0-1 traps, he's got the power to the right side, the inside zone to the left, so we can't exactly, you know, commit our, you know, run gaps to one part, because he just seems to be doing a pretty good job of switching things up. That's going to be a great swat from Ryan Shazier. We could go for the pick, but especially with linebackers, you're not likely to get that interception. So we go for the swat. It works out. 3rd down and 10. He runs the ball with a lot of confidence with Bo Jackson. One-on-one with Earl Thomas, swerving left and right. And finally, we contain. He still does a lot of damage on that one, getting to the 13-yard line, needing a touchdown to tie the game. Gurley spelling Bo for a play, does not get anything. 2nd down. Rodgers, hurry up. Looking to pass. This time out. Clean pocket. Got to do something. Eventually, Rodgers is going to escape and throw that ball away. That was some signature Aaron Rodgers play, besides the fact, you know, he didn't actually find anyone open. 3rd down and 10. This time Rodgers is absolutely flustered, and the jump pass is going to be intercepted. Earl Thomas all over the field, this time getting the red zone interception. No points for him on that drive. That pass was all sorts of awkward from him, and once again, he squandered a chance at scoring at least 3 points, as you see Dak just chilling in that pocket. That wasn't a fearless pass. That was just a pass to an open Odell. We're going to come out 5 wide, really try to test this thing out. Quick pass to Portis. Portis getting the first down. Dak is starting to get in the groove. Remember, he was like 1 for 5 or 2 for 6 passing the ball, and now we're just chaining completion after completion, throwing the RPO bubble to Odell, looking for at least a 2-possession lead on this drive. Clean pocket for Dak all year to throw this ball, and eventually Odell's going to uncover himself. When you have that much time, eventually someone's got to get open, unless it's just clamps. Lockdown man coverage. Here's Dak throwing that pass right before he gets sacked. Once again, the fearless X Factor activating for Dak Prescott. We still have Dak in the zone late 3rd quarter. Prescott throwing and intercepted by Eddie Jackson, and just like that, we have knocked Dak Prescott out the zone, and we've nearly thrown a pick 6. You see, Dak almost had to make the tackle right there. Thankfully, it didn't come down to Prescott because I'm not sure he had the chops to bring down Eddie. But nonetheless, we have squandered that chance of getting a 2-possession lead. So not a clean game by both sides here, especially this guy. 3 for 11 passing with Aaron Rodgers. 3rd down and 5. He's going to run the ball with Bo. We have outside containment, and Bo's not going to escape this time. It's 4th down and 6, and he's going for it from his own 37-yard line. Late 3rd quarter, he's going to get the snap off, and it's play action. Aaron Rodgers under siege, and down he goes. By the time he completed the play action animation, we had, I believe, Strahan in his grill as we start the 4th quarter. We're going with a bit of a QB power with Dak Prescott. You guys saw his speed is not that high, but apparently his stiff arm is. Look at Dak playing tough. Of course, Dak can run with the ball. He's not exactly Lamar Jackson, but Dak can scramble when necessary. Dak, of course, though, he does a good job of being controlled in the pocket where, you know, he'll move around, but he'll definitely keep his eyes downfield. So I'm trying to play more like that in this game. That time the RPO did not work at all. We have backed ourselves to a 3rd down and 5. Prescott missed our read right there completely. Trying to dance in the pocket. I just should have definitely thrown it to Ertz. He had Fletcher Cox covering Ertz. So that was a missed opportunity by myself. We do take the 3 points to make it a 2-possession lead to make sure that we can pretty much control the rest of this game right here. We'll probably need an onside kick to get back into this one or some sort of miracle. Dak is out the zone, but Dak's still doing his thing out here as he dumps it down to Torrey Holt. Fine by us. We're just playing bend but don't break defense at this point. He does get out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:15 left. Aaron Rodgers getting away from the 3-man rush, but is anything open? At the last second, he's got to throw it, and that was almost intercepted by Harrison Smith. 2nd down, pump fake downfield, but this time we're over the post route. Remember, he tried to throw that post route earlier and it wasn't caught, so this time I made sure I covered it myself with Jalen Ramsey. Absolutely baited him, made him put his hands in the cookie jar, and he's not going to get away with that one. And downfield, Dak Prescott's gonna go because that is Torrey Holt with his step, and Dak once again puts it in the breadbasket, and Dak Prescott delivers the dagger in this one. My opponent's quitting after this play. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed Dak Prescott with pretty much 300 passing yards in the game. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much as always for watching.